If a sparrow cannot fall to the ground without God noticing, is it probable that an empire can rise without his aid? And Lincoln would have days, proclamations of fasting and prayer, and you would see the heartbeat, you'd see revival breaking out with Wesley and Whitefield and the Methodist circuit riders, and you saw this heart for God. Now we've become a proud and arrogant nation, and God says, I love you enough to bring something to you that you will not have answers for. And when men and women start to cry out to God, God will answer again. If I could see families and families broken and parents fasting and kids weeping over their sin, I would be so excited, because revival is right around the corner. God's going to answer the prayers of his people. But if we stay arrogant and relying on a stimulus check and, well, let things get back to normal again, they may not. They may not. God's not going to withdraw the pressure if the pressure hasn't yet accomplished its purposes. So I'm going to have the worship team come back up. We're going to sing just a song or two. I think one of the songs is that song I mentioned earlier, Let It Rain. And the reason that song is so beautiful is because it's about opening up the floodgates. And listen, that's what America needs. That's what your home needs. We need to pray, God, let it rain. Let it rain in my home. God, let it rain in my personal life. And rain in the Old Testament was always a symbol of God's blessing, God's abundance, bringing in the harvest. God's people were blessed. Here comes the rain. Here comes the harvest. And they would just get excited. And so now the imagery is let it rain. In other words, let revival fire fall. Let the Spirit of God fall upon his people. God, we need you. Would thou not revive us again so that your people would rejoice in you? You are our only hope. When we get to saying you are our only hope, we should post that all over Facebook. God is our only hope. Not a cure, not a vaccine, not the government, not stimulus, not quarantine. When we start to say, God, you are our only hope, and in you we trust, in you alone, that's when you're going to start to see God move and say, that's the cries of my children. I hear those cries. I know those cries, and I will answer. I will answer. I'm confident. We've got to fight, folks. I'm not giving up. I'm not going down without a fight. How do you fight? This is how we fight our battles, through prayer and worship. This is how we fight our battles right now. I don't know if it's embarrassing to you or not. I don't know. But I would just encourage you, get on your knees before God. Get on your knees before God and just say, God, let it rain. Let it rain in my home. Let it rain in my marriage. Oh God, my marriage needs you. My family needs you. God, I need you. I'm lost without you. God, let it rain. Pour in the Spirit on a mighty magnitude of something I've never felt before. I need brokenness. I need humility. I need to get rid of anger, God. I need to get rid of addiction. Oh, Spirit of the living God, would you let it rain? Reach Washington, reach Sacramento, Lord. Let it fall on our leaders. We need a sense of revival and restoration and renewal and brokenness and people crying out to God for hope. Oh, God, thank you. God, we look to you, you alone. God, break us, Lord. Break that man right now listening who's abusive. He's angry at his children. He's put them in their room, maybe locked them up. Convict him right now, Lord, right now of his sin. Convict the mom of her alcoholism and her drug addiction. Convict the other man of his pornography addiction, Lord. And God, convict us all of the blood of innocent children that we have shed. God, we intercede. We intercede on behalf of our nation. God, we intercede. We have the blood of innocent children on our hands. God, have mercy on us. Have mercy on our children.